Welcome back, everybody, to the Houston Texans Madden 21 franchise rebuild. We turned the season around last episode, and we are currently on a 4-game winning streak now and have a chance to make it to the postseason after all. We have the Jaguars today. That's a big game because right now, the Jaguars are 1 game ahead of us in the AFC South, and if the season ended today, they'd be the 6th seed. I would like to take their playoff spot, and a win today would get us closer to exactly that. So welcome back, everybody. Good to be here again with the Texans. Thank you for all the feedback. It's been tremendous to see how many of you are so excited for these episodes, and I want to keep putting them out as much as I can. Before today's game, we do have a big injury decision, and I think this is one of those very rare times I actually want to play somebody through an injury. Kerry Borden has missed the last 5 games or so, and with us trying to win these last 2 games and make it to the postseason, I would like to have him on the field, maybe on a bit of a pitch count. I have an idea here. Let's play him through injury, but I'm not going to list him as the starting defensive tackle because his strength is going to be down, which is a run-stopping rating. Instead, let's just have him purely as a pass rusher in this game where strength is a lot less important. That's just how the rating works in game. The strength rating comes into play in the running game, and then the pass rush ratings kind of take over when they are pass rushing. So strength is not necessarily like their ability to bull rush and collapse the pocket that way. Works a little bit differently. So Kerry Borden is going to play today. We'll see if he can have an impact as we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, a team that is currently 8-6 on the season. Let's take a look at their team and how it's changed in this series. Miles Jack is their #1 player. They added Carlton Davis, Brandon Linder, DJ Chark, Josh Allen. Quarterback is still Gardner Minshew. James Robinson at running back is an 85 overall with normal development. That is amazing. At receiver, Chark, Chenault, Rashard Higgins. We played this team last year, so it hasn't changed dramatically. But hey, it's one of our biggest games now. We recovered this season. We have something to play for. Let's keep it rolling. We have a defense suddenly that's putting a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. We're getting takeaways, most importantly. And then the offense is doing a really good job. In the last 4 games, Deshaun Watson has 1 interception to go with a lot of touchdowns. I can't remember how many, but at least it's enough to where I've actually lost count compared to earlier in the year when he had like 7 touchdowns, 7 picks at like the beginning of last episode or whatever it was. Let's go. Why am I kicking off? Oh well, I'm actually gonna do this. Forgot to get into Super Sim there. But here we go. Houston and Jacksonville underway. I just want to see us keep the hot streak going. Jacksonville opens with the football, and Gardner Minshew completes the pass for a gain of 8 yards. I'm still getting some questions every now and then, and I do with these series about the settings that I play on. It's default all pro. The key is that it's CPU gameplay, which for the last 4 years, I think has been like a really enjoyable experience to watch. And sure, there are things the AI doesn't do well, but in terms of how the game plays, I think it's at its best when the CPU plays the CPU just like this. You could try slider changes. I just know that slider editing in Madden is a major pain, and I don't want to get into it when I'm enjoying these experiences. So I've done the Browns, Cardinals, Bucks, all of them default all pro settings. I'm only messing with kick accuracy in this one. And sometimes injuries. Otherwise, it's default. 1st and 10 for Minshew, and that one is caught. Chark touchdown. But they got to midfield here thanks to some plays made by James Robinson. We gave up 1 big run to Saquon Barkley last time. Robinson here running with power, gets 5. What? Anybody else see that on the ticker? T. Higgins just had a 7-catch, 5-touchdown game as Minshew throws away. We'll have to check on that one. 5 touchdown receptions. I want to say that's the record. It's either 4 or 5. NFL record touchdowns in a game. Yep, it is 5. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody tie that record in recent years, just given all the passing, and some offenses can be incredibly concentrated. But that record is held by Bob Shaw, Kellen Winslow, and Jerry Rice, last done in 1990. All right, Houston football, and there's some time to stretch the field. Kendrick Bourne. Is that 1,000 yards? I forgot what he had to get today, but that might be it right there. And as we think about the offseason a little bit, I want to keep around Kendrick Bourne. That to me is like an upgrade over Randall Cobb, playing that same role in the slot. Jeremiah Bradham gets a few yards now. But I don't know that we can keep Cooks and Bourne, and if I had to prioritize one, I might go with Bourne and try to add another receiver on the outside. This is Bradham again, fighting his way across midfield. Here's my question for you. If you had to pick one to keep going forward, knowing that Bourne is 27 right now and Cooks is, I forget what. I know he was very young coming into the league. 3rd and 4, deep ball for Cooks, and it's incomplete. But would you rather sign to a multi-year deal Brandon Cooks or Kendrick Bourne? I think that Bourne will probably be close to $8 or $9 million a season, whereas Cooks is probably at least 11, maybe more. Jacksonville takes over, and they're going to keep it on the ground here. James Robinson for about 6 or 7. Robinson in real life is coming off a really great season. What was interesting is that I believe Jacksonville ran the football the least out of any team this year. Minshew's going down. It's Ridley. There we go. Got some pass rush. Interrupting my my talking though. The Jaguars for a while were the 32nd team in just running the football this year as far as like number of rushes. But they were so concentrated. Robinson actually had a lot of carries. They didn't use other running backs very much. 3rd and 13 here for Minshew, and he stretches the field for DJ Chark, challenging Isaiah Fletcher, who was outstanding in yesterday's episode. Rushing attempts per game, Jacksonville was dead last, 21.1. Now if I check out James Robinson's stats, as Minshew has a bit of time, but just throws this pass away. Robinson had 240 carries, divided by 16. That's 15 a game. So 75% of that workload. Is that important? Not really. I just thought it was interesting how Robinson was so good in fantasy this year on the least, what you'd think would be the least valuable rushing offense. 3rd and 2 now. Robinson for a first down. Oh, Robinson only played 14 games. I forgot he missed a couple weeks, so when he played, he had even more. All right, I'll focus on the live game now. It's Minshew getting a little extra time, and that is a first down for Chark. Somebody picked up Aquara, and that made the difference. I love seeing how close we get, though, on a lot of these plays. Minshew underneath now, and that is a gain of about 7. Brandon Dunn is in the game here. It's 3rd down and 1. He's right in the middle. And they'll toss it outside to Robinson, and he's met by Bernardrick McKinney. Big tackle for loss. Houston football now for drive number 2. And here's Deshaun Watson for Zach Ertz, and he'll have some room to run with it, getting across the 40-yard line. And Josh Allen shaken up on the play. That could be a big loss for this Jacksonville defense. Spreading out the defense now. Jacksonville bluffs the pressure. Watson over the middle. Ertz again. First down and more. He's made a nice impact in recent games. Play fake for Watson on first down. And here's the pressure. He won't get away from this hit. And he is brought down at midfield. And now Smith is shaken up. Now, we haven't seen Watson actually take many sacks here in this series. Not in the simming, not when we watch. He usually gets the football away, so that's kind of a rarity. But after the loss of 9 on second down, Watson completes to Bradham. It'll still be 3rd and long. Last play of the opening quarter here. 3rd and 14 for Deshaun Watson. He's got to get it away. He will downfield. And the pass is caught, but I think Cooks went out of bounds. Jacksonville takes over at the 7. And they continue running fairly well here with James Robinson. He gets out to the 15-yard line. Keeping us in our base defense. Kerry Borden is not out there. 3rd down and short. They run it, and Robinson will not get there. It's Cunningham along with number 96, Jabari Carr. All right, we get the short field now. Can Houston move the football? We've had some trouble against this defense. And here is Deshaun Watson back to pass. Given plenty of time. Pass hauled in again by Zach Ertz. I'm guessing C.J. Henderson is the superstar. They have a lot of impact players, though, on this defense. Watson throws this one away. Very pass-heavy to start this one, and Ertz has been the favorite target of Watson. But now 3rd and 9, maybe got to try something else. Bourne in the slot. Here's Watson. Plenty of time here. And he's going to take a shot to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown! Denzel Mims! Just got to give him a shot. And that is one of his biggest plays since becoming a Houston Texan. I thought this one might end up going out of bounds, but here we go. Single coverage. Mims able to make a great catch as Watson had all day. 4.5 seconds is an eternity in the pocket. Right over Carlton Davis too. And how high off the ground did he get? I want next-gen stats here on his vertical leap. I always wonder, like, does the jumping rating matter? I'm still not totally convinced. And he did not step out of bounds. Very close to a penalty. But he got up there. Mims climbs the ladder and gets Houston the lead. That's why we traded for Denzel Mims right there. 7-3 Houston. Trying to make it 5 straight wins. Jacksonville gets the football back. Knocked away by Bradley Roby. 19 yards then to James Robinson for a conversion. Getting into long distance field goal range. Chenault for 20. And the Jaguars drive inside the 10 as they look for their first touchdown and get it with Kerry Klein filling in at tight end. Jaguars on top now. Let's see if we make it 2 drives in a row. Oh, sacked by Kaylavon Chason, and then Mims for 6. It's not enough. Nice punt at least at 61 yards. Jacksonville converts to 3rd and 10. Having some trouble here on 3rd downs. 15-yard penalty. Looking to score again. And Aquara gets the sack to force another field goal. So let's sim the rest of this half then. We got Bourne here for 5 and then 10. 6 to Bradham. 8 more, gets the first down. Bradham again for 15. Norwood getting some opportunities. Mims as well. How do we cap this drive off? With another Denzel Mims touchdown. 14-13. We have ran the ball 3 times today. What's up with the run-pass split now all of a sudden? I haven't messed with the playbook in a while, but now Bradham gets a carry, only his 4th. He gets a few. We're back to pass, though, on 2nd and 7. Watson to Ertz, and that is another Texans first down. We saw Watson put together almost a 300-yard first half yesterday. Off to a good start again in this one. Probably going over 300 again, which was tough earlier in the season. Had an opening there for Bradham, and Jack closed it quickly. This is Watson setting up the screen. Bradham on the outside, has some daylight, and picks up the first down. I like that he didn't hesitate there and try to make a move. One of the things I've wanted to see more from the AI ball carriers is just run people over when you get the chance. And that's what Bradham does here. Not going to show us again, though, apparently. All right, at the 48-yard line now, a new set of downs. We haven't seen Enrique Freeman check in. And Watson throws this pass away. 25 passes, 5 rushes. And Houston back to pass here. Ertz again, very close to a first down. He tried to reach for it and got it. How about that? That's going to be 3rd and inches in the older games. 1st and 10 now. And now we run the stretch to the left, and there's nowhere to go for Bradham. All right, Enrique Freeman checks in. On 2nd down and long now. 5-man rush. Watson got it away just barely to the end zone. That one is knocked out of bounds. Spreading out the defense now. It's Watson needing 11. Watson from the pocket. It's caught very close, but ETN will be short. However, that should make the field goal easier for Fairbairn. This is now a 51-yard try. Probably don't attempt it if he doesn't catch that pass. So Fairbairn from the right hash kicks this one through, and it's 17-13. 4-point game. Jacksonville taking over, and they will go play fake here. Minshew airs it out. Has a man at the sideline. It's Chark. And that is a catch. Oh, a challenge. We don't see this every episode, or every 5 episodes even. Did he make this catch in bounds, or are you just wasting a timeout? Because I think that was legit. I'm not even sure that had to be looked at a second time. And sure enough, first down. I don't like that challenge. 2 tight ends in the game here for the Jaguars. And they run this one. Robinson runs it to the 50. What do the Jaguars have here on 3rd and 5? They go with the bunch. Minshew in the pocket, completes it for a first down, and DJ Chark is having a nice day against the rookie Fletcher. Extra lineman in the game here on first down, and they run it with Robinson, and he gets a couple more. 2nd down for Minshew. He takes a shot way downfield. It's caught for the touchdown. Got behind Justin Reed. How about the day DJ Chark is putting together? The secondary's been improved, it looks like, over the last handful of games, but now we're having some struggles against the big, deep threats. Justin Reed gives it up. Houston now trailing by 3 as they take over and get nothing here on the 7th carry by Jeremiah Bradham. 2nd and 11 now, and Watson's going to take a shot in the face of pressure, and the pass gets knocked away from Denzel Mims. 3rd and long now. This is a big play, and they'll bring extra pressure. Watson gets it away again, down the sideline for Mims, and he's out of bounds. Might have had a chance there, but the Jaguars get the big score, and now a quick stop with 4 to go in the third quarter. And they'll have it at their 42. Jaguars take over, and Robinson motions all the way out now. He's matched up with Fletcher. And Minshew faces pressure. That's caught with running room. Big first down to the Texans' 41. Minshew has Chark again. That is good for about 8. Minshew and Watson with very similar stat lines on the day. And Chark now at 10 catches and a $124. Nobody can contain him today. This is Robinson now, and he will be close, but no first down. Can the defense make a play to get off the field? 3rd and short, too easy for Robinson. He picks up 4. On the ground again, Robinson gets through and is met at the 17-yard line. One of his best carries of the ball game. Fourth quarter, almost here. Jacksonville threatening to go up by 2 possessions. They go empty now for Minshew. And he's got time to throw it away. We had a big 3rd down stop earlier when they tried to toss it out. They need 1 again. Robinson straight ahead, first down and more. Brought down inside the 5. Getting stronger as the game goes on. Pitch outside now. Robinson met by Cunningham. And that will lose 2 as we head to the 4th quarter. This defense, we've talked about the improvements the last 5 games. Can they get a stop here to keep this a 1-possession ball game? Jaguars 7 yards out. They'll motion out Robinson again across from Bradley Roby. And here's Minshew over the middle. Chark again. Touchdown. How does he keep getting wide open? Jacksonville going up 10 with the extra point. Houston's winning streak in danger of ending. Down 10. And Watson gets the deep ball away. That's going out of bounds. We've seen a lot of those. We've just got to, I think, settle things down and make some shorter passes now. Down by 10 here. We really got to get some points on this drive. And that's what I want to see. 7 yards to Kendrick Bourne. I hope we're not thinking about running the football here. I formation on 3rd and 3. We are going to run it. We do get the first down. Bradham spinning wildly outside. Gave up the yardage for a moment. But he gets it. So that's not a call I would have made there. Not today. The way we've been running the football. But we're back to pass now on first down. Watson dumps it off to Bradham. Nice pickup. Running it now, and Bradham is going to have first down yardage. He and Robinson are actually really similar running backs. And now Freeman checks into the ball game on first down. Ertz in the slot. And Watson, here's the pressure, got hit, and the pass is intercepted. Could not get it to Cooks. And it's Jared Wilson. Way too many deep shots in this game. Eventually that's bound to happen as Jacksonville has gotten the better of our tackles. Well, now the defense really has to pick things up and get some stops. Minshew has a completion here with McKinney trying to rip the ball away. First and 10. Minshew has it knocked away. That was Conley in coverage. He hasn't been tested too much. Minshew in the pocket here has an incompletion. Okay, Chenault couldn't hang on. Well, defense, it's not 3rd and 1 this time. You got to get off the field. And we send pressure at Minshew. He fires, and it's caught again. Chenault caught that one. And it's enough for a first down. On the handoff, there's a big opening for Robinson, and he takes it down to the 31-yard line. This Jaguars team is just wearing the defense out now. Handoff to Robinson. He won't get there, but they have gotten into so many 3rd and shorts in this game. We've stopped them once. Whoa, they're going to motion out Robinson. But they've had a lot of good short concepts here, and they spread out the defense. And that's going to be caught for a first down, and now a penalty marker, as it's a face mask on McKinney. And the Jaguars will take it now inside the 15. Whatever hope we have in this game relies on forcing a field goal now. Gardner Minshew with 6 protecting. Fires complete for a short gain. 2nd and 5. Minshew. Here's the pressure now, and we'll get to him finally. It's Aquara at the 17. That play might keep us in this game, but we're still going to need a lot to go our way. They love this play or this formation where they motion out Robinson. Can they get 15? Minshew throws underneath, and Shark is brought down at the 10. So we'll have under 4.5 minutes to go, and we need to get 2 touchdowns. Field goal up and good. It's 30-17. Well, we've got to have a perfect 4.5 minutes. We can still make it to the postseason, but we really need to win this game. I'm not sure we have a shot if we lose. So everything on the line here. 4 minutes to go. Can Watson and the offense step up? Good protection now. Watson has Ertz again. That's a first down, and it will stop the clock. First and 10 for Watson. Caught, and Bradham secures it for a first down at the 28-yard line. Let's score here with like over 2 minutes on the clock, because we already wasted a timeout in this half on the challenge. First and 10. Underneath now, and that could be a roughing the passer call, which stops the clock and gives us yardage. Watson has it on first down. Plenty of time here, but there's 8 in coverage. And there goes Watson sliding down. Playing it safe there as Randy Wallace, the center, is shaken up. Now can we get these last 3 yards? Trips at the top. A bubble screen here would be great. But it's going to be Watson not getting there. I doubt I have a trips bubble screen here for my red zone play calling, but I would have loved that. Mims at the bottom, Bourne in the slot. What's the call on 3rd and 4? Here's Watson. Scramble left or throw left. Yes, touchdown. It's Mims. 3rd of the bowl game. So we're still in it. But now we have to get a stop. Does the defense have one more big stop in them? They have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Can we cover DJ Chark? Can we stop James Robinson? He will get the football on first down, bounces outside, and Fletcher helps Phil. Good start. 2 minutes to go in the game. This is Robinson again to the outside. He picks up the first down. And the clock at least stops. But there goes the 2-minute warning. We have 2 timeouts. So we're looking at best case scenario getting the football with like a minute left. Robinson, a 3rd straight time, is met by McKinney and brought down. A give to Robinson. He's got the big opening, and he might go the distance. Inside the 20, brought down. Inside the 10, but it may not matter now. When we needed this the most, we could not get the stops. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win this game 30-24. That is the bowl game, everybody. Why are they bringing out the field goal team? You trying to go up by 2 scores? Okay, this game is over. Jacksonville ends the winning streak for Houston. And maybe our playoff hopes will have to check. That was a good game, though. The defense, while making some improvements, see, they're good at forcing turnovers. They have been in recent games, but in terms of like yardage and everything, we've still had our issues there. So still a lot to do for the Houston defense. Unfortunately, we may not have a chance in week 17. Here are the stats on the day, though. We gave up over 300 yards to Gardner Minshew. Could not take the football away. Didn't get enough pressure. While Watson actually faced a lot of pressure in this game, even when Josh Allen wasn't out there. And in the second half, James Robinson really took over and helped the Jaguars grind out this victory. He was huge for them. And so was DJ Chark. So at 7-8, is there any chance of us getting back to the postseason? If it ended today, we wouldn't be in, and the 7 seed would be Kansas City. The Chiefs are 9-6, and we can no longer get there, meaning we have been knocked out of the postseason and will finish 8-8 at the best. I was hoping we'd see it go down to week 17. We ended up losing Randy Wallace in that game, by the way, to a torn labrum. So he's going to be placed on injured reserve for the season finale. Ultimately, what makes the most sense now is just to simulate week 17, and then next time, off-season. We actually won the season finale against Indianapolis, and I didn't play every starter in this game. 3 touchdowns for Watson, 344. I love how he finished this season. I thought he did a really good job in the second half as we won 5 out of 6 games to close. I did have Enrique Freeman get some more carries in this game. It didn't lead to a lot of production overall. And receiving, I gave Chad Briggs a chance to play the Brandon Cooks role, and he went for 7 and a $122. That is what I wanted to see as we end the season here. Bourne scored again, Norwood scored, Etienne was solid, and that is how the season ends. Another 8-8 campaign for the Houston Texans, but this year there is no division title. Joe Jackson got to play, and he picked up his first career interception. So we ended up finishing 27th in offense this year, which isn't surprising with how we started. The worst defense in the NFL. We scored the 17th most points, which got better as the season went on, but we allowed the most in the NFL this year. So we know what we have to work on. Deshaun Watson ends up with a 33-16 touchdown to interception mark, and here's how the season went for him. Starting here with the first games, we saw a lot of interceptions. Occasionally the 3 touchdown game, but a lot with none. A handful of games too under 200 yards passing. Week 3, week 6, and 7. 10 was barely over, 11 was under, 13 was under. But down the stretch here, I mean, he had 3+ touchdowns for 6 straight games. The running game has to get a lot better next year, and it's just very tough to rely only on low-rated running backs. It just doesn't work out. Receiving, Kendrick Bourne was awesome this year, going for over 1,000 yards. Ertz was great. Denzel Mims, I like how he played after joining the team. Quincy Etienne made some plays, but I think Mims outshined him. And now I'm very curious about Chad Briggs. He only got to start the 1 game, but that deep threat role, I don't know if Cooks is going to be returning for it, and Briggs is already under contract, whereas Etienne's going to be a free agent once again. So, big decisions next episode at the receiver position. For blocking, Titus Howard gave up 6 sacks, but overall I was very happy with the offensive line in terms of pass protection. Defensively, we didn't get enough sacks. Unfortunately, the pass rush is not doing what I hoped it would. We got some turnovers late. Roby, Conley, Fletcher, they did a pretty good job. but we still had the worst defense in the NFL, so we've got to get a lot better. As far as awards go, Russell Wilson is named the league MVP, Sean McVay, Coach of the Year. And for awards, Patrick Mahomes, Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Schobert, Logan Stewart, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Enrique Freeman was in 4th. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, Keenan Rudd beats Isaiah Fletcher for the AFC. Rest of the NFC awards here, or the AFC awards. Roby earned Best DB. I loved watching him play this year. For the NFC, Khalil Mack, Tyler Patterson, and the rest of the awards. In the Super Bowl, it's going to be the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. So with their 64 overall quarterback, you're telling me the Browns are going to the Super Bowl again? Logan Stewart's not a 64 anymore. He's up to a 72 overall. Wow. The ratings are better. He got Offensive Rookie of the Year, so that got him a ton of points, but that couldn't be the only reason why he got all that experience. He was Offensive Player of the Week in this week. That gets you a lot. It's a little bit easier to earn that award too in the postseason because there are so many less games. So he just got to play a ton and got all that XP along the way. Very nice. Nick Chubb's now a 99 overall. Any changes here with the development? Bradham's still a star dev. We see that Paulson is star dev. We drafted him, didn't play him very much. Offense looks the same. Bourne didn't get a boost to star dev. And then defensively, Bradley Roby up to a superstar development now. That's big time. Otherwise, all the developments appear to be the same as they were before. So, what is the plan going into the offseason, everybody? Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. And the Cleveland Browns have won the Super Bowl over the Dallas Cowboys. What a journey for them. With their rookie quarterback replacing Baker Mayfield, Logan Stewart. Nick Chubb had 86 yards in the Super Bowl. Austin Hooper scored a touchdown. Oh yeah, I never saw the league leaders. Very curious about that, and that should have led to the development increases for a lot of different players. So what is Nick Foles' development then? He led the NFL in yardage. Oh my, he is a superstar X Factor. For touchdowns, Russell Wilson had 41, Lamar Jackson 38. For the running game, Josh Jacobs led the NFL. He's at 99 overall. His development looks like it stayed the same. Here are all the running backs who went over 1,000 this season. For receiving, Allen Robinson was the leader. He is a superstar X Factor, and that is new. Julio Jones, Hunter Renfrow is star dev. Jamison Crowder is superstar, and that is new. Khalil Mack led the NFL in sacks this year, and 6 interceptions was first place. Roby was tied with Jair Alexander and Jalen Ramsey. So that is how the 2022 season comes to an end. Let's check on our regression quick. As Brandon Dunn is down 6, McKinney's down 9, 9 for Brandon Cooks. Okay, I'm back in now, it's working. Roby's down 9, Cooks down 9, Conley 2. So what decisions have to be made for next year? Who do we let go? Who do we bring back? Do we have any retirements? Tom Brady retired. I don't think we did. Nobody I was thinking about was due for retirement. Darren Fells has retired, but nobody for us. For contracts, though, there's going to be Bradley Roby. That looks like an easy decision there to try to bring him back. And then I'm also thinking about at wide receiver, what do we do there? Kendrick Bourne looking at around 7 a year. And then, of course, there is Brandon Cooks. I think his deal is up anyway. I guess not. So we could still look to, make a move there. But I guess we don't have to. I thought that was the last year of his deal for some reason. But let me know what you think down below in the comment section, and the offseason will be coming your way soon. Thank you for all your support in this series. Can't wait to get on to the next season. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and the Texans franchise will be back shortly. Have a great day, everybody.